You are listening to Grievances Filed with Andrew and Matt. So, it's Wednesday, March 4th.
Hello, loves.
2020. Matt officially has a English accent.
Pip pip cheerio, motherfucker.
And it is still season
Uno, senor.
episode.
It's episode 28.
It is 28. And I think this is going to be a phenomenal one.
28, yeah.
28. 28.
Yes, I just got off the tube from London Tower.
Is that the same as Warren Towers?
No.
No.
It's where the Queen is. Oh. I left her on red, though.
Breaking news, Matt has left the Queen on red.
I have left the Queen on red, and I will soon be leaving the country.
Yeah, dude, you're going to get
kicked
out.
As God is my witness.
If it's not because BU sends you back, it's because the Queen kicks you out. I wonder what happens first. Well, we say we don't have much to bet on nowadays. That's a bet for everyone out there. What comes first? Matt gets brought back abroad from BU, or the Queen kicks him out?
Yeah. My money is still on the coronavirus.
Coronavirus. So we have a new segment that we're going to lead off with because it's more important than football. It's about the world. It's about everything.
Some things are bigger than sports.
Mm-hmm. And like some things that are bigger than sports would be our new sponsors, which are Cheetos and Doritos. So we have a flaming hot Cheeto corner, and then
Cheetos.
Yeah, and then the Cool Ranch Blast.
Yeah.
So
pretty cool, man.
Do you have a hot Cheeto corner for us, Matt?
Hot Cheeto corner. I guess I'll lead off with the coronavirus right here. And I said, should have done the nuclear option way back when, so I wouldn't have to get sent home. I mean, that would have been made a lot more sense than all my Italian brothers would have been getting bibbity bopped as well by the coronavirus. I don't know. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling fresh as lettuce.
Beautiful.
I don't have any illness just yet, but I always, when it gets annoying if there's like too many people around in like a public place and you're like, oh, just too many people. Like I always say, like Dwight Schrute says, we need another plague. Just start
right.
coughing.
What happened to Ebola?
Oh,
Ebola did the trick, but like it went away.
I know, dude.
This one doesn't kill enough people,
dude. Ebola was like he was like such a high draft prospect, what was the guy who was with Peyton Manning in this draft class? Ryan Leaf.
Yeah,
Ryan Leaf.
Ebola is Ryan Leaf.
Ebola is Ryan Leaf. And we're hoping that coronavirus could become Peyton Manning, but that's still to be determined. But yeah, dude, if you're ever like around too many people and you want to, get some alone space, just start hacking and pretend you're sick.
Oh, on the tube, I thought about that sometimes. I play Plague by myself.
Dude, on the what?
On the tube, yes, they call it, instead of the T, park your car right next to Kenmore to get on the T,
Dude, that's just a ridiculous thing.
You get off at Hyde Park, at South Kensington, and you go over to you go see the Derby.
The tube.
Go fuck yourself. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. No. The tube. No. I play Corona, or not Corona. I play Plague, and I play as Corona.
Now, when you get into when you get into elevators, are you one to cough to make people nervous?
Nah, I usually just crop dust them.
Dude. So in the news, what are the chances you're going to be sent home soon and welcome me back, or I'll welcome you back to the Americas?
Open arms,
yes,
open arms, space mask, and all. That's a really good question. I mean, it's up to 84. 84 people have the corona, and I'm sure there's plenty more that actually do.
Where, in London?
Yeah, UK. It's not a big place. It's raining. The weather report says it's raining in London. That means it's going to rain everywhere.
Dude, didn't the plague originate in London too?
Something like that. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah,
so.
I feel like London's just not a great, or London is a great place for diseases and stuff to start. Because didn't the plague start because people just started dumping their shit water into the streets or something like that? And then I have no idea how it started. And then I feel like London's just such a dense place, dude. So then if one person, like if 84 people get sick, then everyone's going to get sick and you're soon to be sick. But they say it's just the flu, and it's actually, you get rid of it quicker than the actual flu. They say it's like if you're healthy and you get whatever treatment, then it's like 4 days you're in, you're out. So my strategy, I think that I'm going to start implementing is I'm going to be on the aggressive to try and get the coronavirus so that I can beat it before it gets to me. Because if I want to get it and then I beat it, it's like, I'm dominant one. I showed coronavirus who's boss. But if I sit back,
you make corona your bitch.
Yeah, dude. If I'm trying to hide from it, then it's going to find me and it's going to get me. It's like, you play baseball back in the day. You're in the infield. You charge the ground ball. You don't let it come and get you, because then it's gonna eat you up, dude. Like the coronavirus, you have to go and get it. So I want you to start licking the street corners of London.
You want me to? Oh, okay.
We both need to beat this.
We need to power through this.
Yeah, we need to get out in front of it. So
my blood will. Yes, I can donate my blood. Actually, sell my blood to those in need out there.
You are just a very generous guy. But I was thinking, I was listening to news or watching news, and aren't some like Chinese cities on lockdown or something like that? What is lockdown? How do you put a city on lockdown? And one of my friends was telling me, he's like, yeah, like they just don't let you leave, or they let like one family member leave your residence like once every other day.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they're communists, so like, yeah, it is what it is, man. Like, they can do that, we can't. Like, I don't know.
I feel like if we were put in lockdown, and like if you were in Boston and Boston was put on lockdown for a virus, I just wouldn't listen to it. I'd just like still go outside and I'd be like, all right, I'm going to the gym. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's not like.
But I feel like over there they'll just like shoot you down if you like leave your apartment. They're like, no, we said no.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
But
like I said, the nuclear option probably would have been the most effective.
Yeah, I think you need to describe that in more depth. Can you?
Oh, a nuke,
Yeah.
An ICBM. Yes, it would scrub the earth clean.
Yes, it really would. Dude, what about like
it would do the trick?
What about the 34 people in the United States or whatever it is that have the coronavirus? What do we do about that?
I mean, I don't know. It's too late for that.
Dude.
Most of them are old people anyway, so they're going to die anyway, so I don't care.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, T-minus whatever, a couple days till we go and get it. So, hot seat or hot corner, hot Cheeto corner.
You guys are on the hot seat. Like I'm already in the shit stool. Like
I think it's one of those things like if you cook a frog, like starting on like no temperature and you start to turn on the water, then like it doesn't notice it. But if you put the frog into boiling water, then it does notice and hop. I have no idea how it works. Something like you're in boiling water right now and you're not getting out. Whereas at least I know that the water's boiling and I could get out.
Yep. No, I can't get out. I'm screwed.
Yep.
even if our thing gets canceled, I'm going back to Boston, and it's probably going to be there by the time I get there.
What if you bring the coronavirus to Boston? What if you're the one?
I mean, I wouldn't totally be surprised, but I don't know.
Only time will tell. I have a Hot Cheeto corner.
Yes.
Hot Cheeto corner is the New York Knickerbockers.
Yeah.
Hot Cheeto corner. So Spike Lee, who's bought season tickets for just about 30 years, claimed on First Take yesterday that, and he always uses the employee entrance when going into Madison Square Garden for the Knicks games. So apparently he walked in through the employee entrance as he does like any other game, and he starts to take the elevators up to where the seats are, because Madison Square Garden is unique in the fact that you have to go up to get to your seats. So he's taking the elevator up, and they actually pull him aside in the elevator, and they're like, yo, Mr. Spike Lee, you're going to have to go out and then in through the regular exit or through the regular entrance, which is like 2 blocks away or something like that at the opposite side. And then Spike's like, no, and he puts his hands behind his back, and he's like, you're going to have to arrest me if you want to take me out of here. So Spike Lee went, like we say, you go on the aggressive. He went on the aggressive. He put his hands behind his back, and he's like, throw me out then. And I don't think they throw him out. They send him, around and through like a different area. Not necessarily, they don't make him go outside of the stadium. Because also, if you go outside of a stadium, you can't get back in because of re-entrance. So then at halftime, Spike Lee was seen talking with James Dolan, and like they shook hands or whatever. And so they thought it was all kumbaya, that everything would be fine. Little do we know, he goes on First Take, which is the most poisonous program out there, with Stephen A. and with Max, the idiot, and with Molly. So he went on, and he's like, the Knicks assaulted me. They treated me horribly. I want to find the exact quote he said that they did to him. Yep, he said, quote, Spike Lee says he's being harassed by James Dolan. So definitely on the Hot Cheeto corner for us, James Dolan and the New York Knicks, 100% hot corner right there. How can you do that to Spike Lee, man?
I know, man. It's like kicking. It's just. I mean, the Knicks are just who they are.
Disaster, dude. And I think they said he's dropped like tens of millions of, probably a lot of millions of dollars into season tickets over the course of 30 years. So, yeah. Matt, do you have any money advice for us?
Money advice?
Yeah. Matt's Mad Money Corner.
Matt's Mad Money Corner. Oh yeah, put all your money on Ethiopia being the first country to get fucked by the coronavirus.
The first country to get what is the definition of getting fucked by the coronavirus?
You'll know it when you see it.
Wasn't like China fucked by the coronavirus?
Nah.
No. So
you'll know when you see it.
How much of the money?
How much of the money? I said all the money.
All the US monies?
All of the marbles.
All of the marbles. All right. I have a cool ranch blast, and that is going to be Shortman Bloomberg, since he dropped out of the race as of this morning, or as of your mid-afternoon. So that's definitely that's my cool ranch blast. But also trending on Twitter is hashtag Warren Dropout, and it's number, I think, 18 on trending, and it's like number 4 on my trending. And they're basically they're making memes of Warren, like saying, Warren, please drop out, please drop out, please drop out. People are just begging to drop out. But also cool corner, cool ranch blast. I have another Hot Cheeto corner.
What's that?
2 are football related. The first, DC Defenders. They're on the Hot Cheeto corner for losing 2 in a row and 2 in a row on the road. The DC Defender, well, they also lost to the 0-3 Tampa Bay Vipers. You can't lose to the 0-3 Tampa Bay Vipers. That's like losing to a Jameis Winston blind version of the Buccaneers. But also, shout out Jameis Winston for being able to see now, by the way, because he got LASIK eye surgery. So they're DC Defenders on the hot seat. They come home.
No more Jameis Winston.
No more Jameis Winston. He's going to realize